Alex Martin with me here on the John Mendola Show. We're talking to Holy Redeemer Golf. Alex, let's talk about your golf game, how it's evolved over time, when you started and where you're at now in your senior season.
Yeah, so I've basically been playing my whole life, ever since I could walk on the putting green, trying to swing a club here or there, the little text set, ever since I was young. But I didn't really start caring about it until probably freshman year. And ever since then, there's a big difference every day at the club, on the range, playing, putting, and especially in the last year and a half, big change in my game. Very happy with it.
Let's talk about where you play all the time. What's that course that
the Wyoming Valley Country Club.
What do you like about that?
I just love, there's a nostalgia factor. Like I said, been there my whole life, but I just love the layout of the course. I'm friends with all the bag boys there, so I could just go there, chill, have a great time.
Let's talk about Coach Brunn, his approach to the game, and watching him and what he does. He says he tries to emphasize the short game a lot with you guys.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's what he's known for. One of the best short game players in the Valley. I mean, it's amazing to have him as a coach. Teach us these little tricks that you may think are stupid at, the time, but they come in clutch in the weirdest scenarios. And
let's talk about the clubs you use, and have you changed much of that? It's kind of been the same, steady. I mean, what do high school golfers now kind of go for? Is it every couple of years? How long do you hold on to your clubs?
Well, I had a set of hand-me-downs from my brother up until probably end of freshman year. And then I got fitted for new irons, new driver. And as a high schooler, that could last you 8 years. That's fine. Wedges, you might change every once in a while, but those irons, they could last up to 10 years and you're fine.
Let's talk about your teammates and trying to be a positive influence on them and vice versa. You're looking probably for some stuff to you get reassured and hey, you're going to bounce back on the next hole or whatever that conversation is.
I mean, yeah, the mental part of the game is the most important part. So having teammates, to be able to back you up, say, hey, forget about that stroke, forget about that shot, forget about that hole, just move on. It's huge. It plays such a bigger role than people can imagine.
At Holy Redeemer, you have to be a student, and let's talk about that component of, taking your studies seriously and how you handle that.
I mean, hey, that's just, if you're not doing well in school, then you cannot play on the team. So you got to make sure that you don't over practice and you get home, study, keep the grades up, and as long as that's going, then you could find a schedule, keep it going, and you're fine.
Let's talk about your future. What kind of thoughts, process, what's going on out there, what you want to be, where you want to go. Is golf in the future?
Yeah, so there's definitely golf in the future. I want to go down south, coastal Carolina preferably, and they offer a PGA management major. So I'll learn about the game, learn about the business side, and then I'll go on internships, and I'll be playing all year, learning about golf, and then working for golf companies. So that's the goal right now.
Let's talk about why coastal Carolina just kind of fit for the goals you have. Have you been there? Have you visited, vacation?
Yeah, so I visited there over the summer. As soon as I walked on the campus, beautiful. And they actually offer a business degree. Some of these places that offer this as a major, you graduate with a park and rec degree. But at Coastal, I'll have an actual business degree. So and the location, warm all year round. So perfect.
Let's talk about your family and the support there, and them encouraging. Hey, you can do whatever you want. Go do it.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I mean, my dad always says, just be happy. As long as you're happy, that's all I care about. Don't put money first. Don't put mentalist first. And I've been told that my whole life, and I'm chasing it. So,
how about the opportunities lying ahead on the high school part? Let's talk a little bit about what you look forward to there.
I guess the same old, just keep the grades up, and then this next week try to make districts and see where it takes me. Hopefully get in the States. I barely missed it last year, but maybe I'll get there this year.
All right, well, all the best. Good to catch up with you.
Thank you.